So, Dean Russell.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. I'm conscious of time, so despite wanting to include arguments on greater flexibility for worshippers, outdoor exercise, support for pubs, I could go on. There have been excellent contributions, so I won't cover those. However, today is a really important day of remembrance. And so as I reflect upon this debate, I've often considered the analogy that we are in an invisible war against the coronavirus. And this has been an invisible war, a fight that we cannot see the footage of battles won on beaches, where air raid sirens are not alerting us to run for cover when the enemy is nearby. And this is not a battle where we can look our enemies in the eyes. Nor can we see the successes, though, of our actions. We will never know the grandparent whose life we saved simply by wearing a mask. We will never know the father who has avoided the devastating symptoms of long COVID simply because we washed our hands. And we will never know the mother who today could go to work simply because we chose to socially distance in a shop. And God forbid, we will never know the nurse who would have held our hand as we fought the virus from a hospital bed simply because we followed the government guidance. Madam Deputy Speaker, our actions have consequences. Covid-19 has no conscience. It does not care who it infects. It does not care whose life it devastates. And coronavirus has a singular goal, and that is to multiply, to spread to us all. So it is upon us all to stop it. No doubt in some laboratory there's a modern version of Alan Turing beating the code of COVID. But until then, it is upon every single person of this nation to fight this virus. And I want to say thank you to my constituents in Watford and across the country for following the government guidance, for washing their hands, for wearing the mask and socially distancing, because together we can win this war, and it's through that we will succeed. Thank you.